Hello, this is Serge. Are you in a better financial position today than you were a year ago? If the answer is no, do you truly understand why? Sure, some of you lost their job or something has happened, but is it the real reason? Do you think it was mission impossible for you to be in a better position because of 2020? Do you think that COVID is the real reason why you are not in a better financial position today? Newsflash, you did not have to suffer a financial loss in 2020, or at least not as much as you did. And if you do not prepare soon, next time something like this happens, it may be game over for you. After a year like 2020, where 1. Many people lost their job or got a salary reduction. 2. Have difficulty to put food on table on daily basis. 3. While other made a fortune on the stock market. And 4. Companies has doubled their value. Or do you feel it is difficult to know what to do right now? With all of this, 2020 was a major wealth transfer and few people end up on the right side of the equation. Why is that? 1. I hope it is not a surprise for you, but it is because most people are not prepared for this type of event. They do not have a plan in place. 2. Keep in mind, those events must be expected and therefore you must prepare yourself. 3. If another 2020 occur, you must expect to lose your job. 4. You must be prepared to protect your wealth, and this preparation must be done ahead of time. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel to be notified when a new video comes out. Like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, by now we know that we must prepare, but how and what should we do? Simply put, we must ensure to never run out of money, or at least not as soon as it did happen this year. We must expect things will occur. The problem is that most people are not ready to face any hard situation financially. This is like going to the gym. If you expect to have muscle, you must train, be consistent, and look forward to do this on the long run. Let's look at some statistics from 2019. There is no point to look at the 2020 statistic because of the world situation. 57,768 bankruptcy cases in Canada only in 2019. This means 48% of Canadians were $200 from insolvency. 752,160 bankruptcy cases in United States only in 2019. This means that 39% of Americans were one check away from living on the street. I understand this may be a surprise for you, but these numbers even include famous people with big job, big salaries, big cars, big houses. Look honestly at your personal finance. Are you scared? Yes, you heard it right. Before starting 2020, people were not ready to face any financial blow. Let's look at the definition of insanity according to Albert Einstein. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. According to this, we must change our approach and prepare ourselves, otherwise the same thing will happen. So, what to do? It is simple. We must have a plan. We must track our money spending. We must create a budget. We must have an emergency fund. We must have multiple sources of income. We must invest in multiple asset classes. And the most important, with all of this, we must be consistent. So how should you track your expenses? Well, a tracking expense system should be simple. First, without changing your spending habit, track every single dollar you spend for at least 3 months. Use an application like a spreadsheet, Google Sheet, Mint, Personal Capital, or any other way that you may find. Second, you must have a budget. From your expense tracking system, identify what you spent on your needs and on your wants. Eliminate the wants until you can pay them cash. I already made a video on instant gratification here above. Save at least 20% of your gross salary. Yes, I said 20%, and this is a minimum. And stick to the budget. Third, you must have an emergency fund. From your saving, save the equivalent of 3 months of basic expenses. This money must be easily accessed but not in your regular bank account. Honestly, you should have at least 6 months of basic expense in this emergency fund. Just doing this would have saved trouble for so many people in 2020. It would have helped them to ride the wave. Those first 3 points, tracking your expenses, having a budget, and having an emergency fund, is the basic survival financial kit. The other elements of the plan will be covered in the bonus section. If you like this video, like, subscribe, and comment. Now that the basic is in place, we need to look at the other ways to become financially independent. One of the main issues is that most people have only one source of income. So when something happens like 2020, they are immediately in trouble if they are sick or lose their job. Example of source of income: Uber, Lyft, Turo, Ipcar, etc. Keep in mind that for those who have a car, your car rests idle 95% of the time. So why not using this time and rent the car and make some money out of it? Use Airbnb, rent an extra room, an apartment, a house. Use Amazon, create a store, drop shipping, affiliate link, book, ebook, etc. The fifth element of the kit is investment. Yes, you should have some investment instead of keeping money sitting at the bank. Every dollar sitting at the bank is dollar that is losing money gradually due to inflation. So you must invest. Where should you invest? Real estate, stock market. If you are in the stock market, do not panic. Understand what you're doing. Avoid noises. And one thing that is very important if you want to become financially independent is that you must make your money invisible. And by this, I mean to not keep the money in your checking account or regular saving account. It is too easy to access. Outside of your emergency fund, money should be invested. And even the money in the emergency fund should not be stored in your checking account. It has to be a separate account. So when you go and spend money with your debit card, you do not see it. And the most important thing of all of this is no matter what you do for success is that you must be consistent. Like, subscribe, comment if you like this video. Thank you and see you next time.